Okay guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I just got the mince out the fridge. I put a little bit in a pot. The young bloke doesn't want stuffed capsicums. He wants just some spaghetti bog. So I've got the pasta water going for him. And I just nuked this super blend. So it's got brown rice, legumes, ancient grains and seeds. I've just mixed that through here. And I'm just going to grate some cheese and mix that through it. And then I'm going to stuff the capsicums, which we've got a bit of an assortment here, yellow and red. They look really good, and I've done myself this little mini one that I'll have for lunch for tomorrow for work. So I've done probably a cup, I guess, of cheese. I don't want to put too much in through the mince because I'm actually just going to put cheese on top of them as well. So we'll mix all this in to there. It's going to be so yummy. We haven't had these for ages. Okay, so I'll stuff the capsicums. I'm not going to put cheese on top yet because the mince is cold. So they're probably going to take a while to heat through. It's only 26, so it just seems late 'cause it's quite dark outside. So I'm going to get these in the oven. Okay guys, the capsicums are done. Don't they look delicious? They took an hour. So it would have been less if the mince was heated up first, but I just wanted to let it sort of heat up and cook through with the capsicum. They smell so good. Okay, so I'm just going to show you Friday night's dinner. I ended up making this big cauliflower cheese yesterday morning and just set it in the fridge, so I could just pop it in the oven and cook it. And I was going to do a roast last night, but hubby and my young bloke ended up going out to a school fathering thing, so I thought it was no point cooking a roast. So I ended up cooking some chicken sausages, some potatoes. So I had done the potatoes and the pumpkin already as well, so they were all ready to go. So we just got some baked potato, pumpkin, cauliflower and cauliflower and broccoli cheese rather. The chicken sausages, and I just did a big pile of beans and just put a little bit of real butter through that. So good. And then just some gravy on top. Good morning, it is Sunday and I'm just getting dinner on. It is only 5 to 7 in the morning. I got these 2 packets from Aldi yesterday. So this is beef and red wine casserole, and this one is garlic and herb lamb shanks. So I ended up buying 6 lamb shanks. It cost me quite a bit actually. They were about, I want to say $15 for 2. They're really big. So I got 6 of those, and I'm going to put 2 cans of tomatoes in here. I've got some diced capsicum in here. I'll probably put about a cup of that in. I've got a little bit of tomato paste. I've got a small punnet of mushrooms that I just chopped up. I've got 3 small carrots. I've got a tiny bit of fresh garlic that was left over from some that was given to me. I don't want it to go to waste, so using that. And I've got 2 big brown onions, and in here I've got some ground garlic, some garlic granules, some rosemary and some oregano. And I'm also going to put some salt and pepper in here as well. And then I'm just going to put it on, I'm debating with myself whether I want to put it on high or just cook it on low, like all day. I think I should just do it on low. Yeah, I think I'll have plenty of time to cook. So I'm just going to mix the 2 sachets in a bowl, and I'm just putting the tomato paste in. So I've got about half a cup in there. I was going to mix the tomatoes in, but they're not going to fit in the bowl. I don't think any of it's going to fit. This is like loaded to the top. So I've put it on high for now, just so I can sort of get it going, and I'm hoping it will go down a little bit because I ended up pulling up 2 of the shanks just so I could sort of get the other stuff down in there, and the lid is literally sitting on top of the meat. So it shouldn't take long. The mushrooms and that should collapse down a little bit. So I'm going to put my timer on for about an hour and then I'll come back and check it. Okay, just made another cuppa. This is I've been putting 2 in here. This is I think it's my 4th one actually. 1, 2, yeah it is 2. It's pretty bad. There's not too much coffee in them though. But I'll show you what the dinner's up to. I ended up having to split it into both my slow cookers because it was just busting open and it just wasn't happening. So it's looking pretty good, smelling pretty good. That's the other one. Yeah, smells delicious. Good morning, it is Tuesday, it's nearly 6:30. I've been up since just after 5. I'm just trying to clean up the kitchen. All the dishes I've stacked the dishwasher already, and I just cooked up this turkey mince, and I am just trying out my new vacuum cleaner. It's a Dyson V8 one, and yeah, it seems pretty cool so far. Paid $500 online with Big W. It was on special, and save 200, so it's pretty good. So with the taco mince, I ended up, well, I'm in the middle of making some burrito mince. I had diced capsicum in the freezer. I tipped some of that in there, and it's got 2 packets of taco seasoning in the kilo of turkey mince, and I just nuked this in the microwave for 90 seconds. It's just from Aldi. And I'm going to put in 2 jars of salsa, and then I've just drained a can of corn kernels and some cannellini beans. They're the only ones that I had that will really be good for it. You just got to use what you got, save money, so that's what I'm using. I just got this big bag of frozen spaghetti bog mince out, and I was thinking I'll do these for dinner. I got these from Woolworths the other day, marked down, tortilla pocket kit, and they were normally $9.50 and I got them for $2.85. I got 2 boxes, so looks pretty good. You just stuff all the ingredients into there, and yeah. So it's got 8 pockets in there. It's got some salsa and some seasoning mix, which I won't need. I'll keep that for another dish. And I just got this big thing of chicken stock out of my fridge. It's got a little bit of fat floating on the top, but I just took most of it off. I'll show you how I do it. That's the easiest way. So I don't know how I learnt this. I just used to remember trying to scrape it out with a spoon, and it was just a pain in the bum. So just sit a paper towel in there on top, and then you just scoop it up. There's a bit of skin and stuff in there still, but works really, really good. I haven't got any containers to put it in to freeze. Normally I use like milk bottles and stuff that I had, so I'm just going to freeze some in this. I've actually just spotted a handy juice bottle over on the recycle bench at Scarlet finished last night, so I'm probably going to use that first and see what I've got left, and I'll go this one next. This is the one I least, this is the one that I use least out of all the containers. So I just write what's in here and the date, and I'll write up the lid because the container won't dry properly. Freeze them and use them whenever I want them. Watch what happens when hubby stops scratching Goose. Watch what she does. She'll scratch her legs with her long nails. She's got the best spot in the house. Well, hubby has actually. He's sitting right in front of the fire, but she's laying on her blanket right there. That's so nice, Goose. That's so nice.
Dad, she's saying don't stop. He doesn't want you to stop chewing you.
Aww.